EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Cleveland Browns. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First running back taken in the April draft. Here's Jeremiah Love. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. He rumbles for 13 to start this one. It's a first down.
First down, Panthers.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Caleb Williams sacked. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. Third down coming up.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Got a man. That's Barner, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. It's a Carolina first down. In motion, it's Golden. Williams going to give it up on the pop pass. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Out of the backfield, it's Jeremiah Love. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jeremiah Love. Touchdown, Panthers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and good. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead.
Browns nothing. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Brown now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Browns take over.
All right, Mike, so the NFL is all about answering.
line.
So you give up an opening drive touchdown, you fall behind late to start the game, and then your special teams becomes the spark. And this is going to set your offense up with excellent field position to get back and tie this game.
A run with the rookie out of Penn State, Nicholas Singleton. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll go again here with Singleton. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Levis. That's taken in. It's Nick Singleton. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Levis. Now, screen set up for Singleton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now the man from Alabama. This is Jam Miller. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
At the 12-yard line.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Second down, they need 7. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Tayshaun Boutte, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a third down. To throw is Levis. He's got his man. That's Olave. And the Browns are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Big-time conversion there on third down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
Algier will score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Browns.
He's got it. And the Browns come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Williams going to keep it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
And here's where, as an offensive coordinator, this is like the worst case scenario. Not only do you not pick up any yards, you get your quarterback smacked. And that's the struggle in the NFL that these coaches have. There is an advantage to running your quarterback, but you have to have the right quarterback. And at times, you have to be willing to have them get hit. And not every team feels that way.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll let this go deep. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Savon Level.
Williams pass intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pickup of 9. And he's going to set up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On play action, here's Levis. That's caught, and that's long. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Singleton. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll go right back to Singleton. Once again, defense giving him nowhere to go. He's going to lose a yard here. That brings up 3rd down.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. Open is the tight end, Eli Stowers. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Flush, Williams hit, and he loses the football. And fortunately, a Panther was right there to get on it. So no turnover, they retain possession. That'll bring up 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
A gain of 10 yards, and it's third down.
Throwing is Williams. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
Williams pass complete to Jeremiah Love. Touchdown, Carolina.
On is Santos for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Panthers will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
On first down, they'll start out with Singleton. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Levis to throw. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Third down and 3. They'll try and run for this with Singleton.
Singleton, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Result of the play.
I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Shire on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is second and 8. Clock ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Now Williams. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
We say this so often in this league, Mike, the greatest strength of some of these guys can also be a little bit of their weakness. And in this case, he's trying to buy more time with his feet. We've seen him do this successfully time and time again. This time it catches up to him, and he takes the sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Williams now to throw. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State. And it's a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Quick throw to Olave. We're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Singleton. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Drew Sanders. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Singleton. And he'll look for somewhere to go, but the lanes are all closed up. He's going to wind up losing a yard. Tough one to pick up here. 3rd down and 9. Now Levis. That's to the right side. And he's complete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Browns move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
You know, it used to be, Mike, that we'd go the entire season and you'd see kicks from this distance, I don't know, what, once, twice, a couple times a year. And now it just seems like the entire league can hit from it. And you look back at 2025, 23 different guys hit from 57 plus. I mean, it is just a new league as far as kicking goes.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Taken in right side by Barner. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
And it's 3rd down.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Williams. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Singleton. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Team Davis Gaither there to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run out of the gun with Singleton. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
At the 41. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Here's Levis. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. On 4th down, Jack Browning is on to punt. And he'll be kicking right into the full effects of the wind. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. Punting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. As he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. It's Singleton. He's trying to push his way forward. There's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now, give to Love. He's running right. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Trying to keep the momentum going after the turnover. They have delivered with a quick first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Motion man is Johnston. They'll keep it on the ground, and here's Love. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. In motion is Barner. Off play action. Here's Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Tuli Tuipulotu in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
This will be 3rd and long. In motion, it's Golden. Third and long. Here's Williams taking a shot downfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. He'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 10-yard line.
They'll give this to Singleton, running right. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Levis from out of the pistol. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
It's 3rd.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the third. And here they come for 3rd and 1. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So, instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Levis. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
43-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now a bootleg here, designed run, and this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing, and they get him down well behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Williams. His pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So he isn't able to move the chains, but I think this is still a great example to just point out that certain guys on the field earn the trust of their quarterback. And he wasn't even necessarily open, Mike, but he's still, hey, it's 3rd down. Give one of my best players an opportunity to go up and compete for the ball. And he's going to continue to get more of these 50-50 opportunities when he keeps coming down with them.
On the give, this is Singleton. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
This will be a 2nd down and 6. Out of the gun, here's a give to Singleton. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And he's going to pick up a 1st down. Nice run to the 18-yard line.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
QB will survey the defense on 1st and 10. Now, Levis. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category, but The biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They go play action with Levis. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This one, returnable. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Love. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the 1st down. They'll run here with Singleton. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
And goal at the Panthers' 5-yard line.
Again, it'll be Singleton. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. To throw is Levis. Rolling right. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Panthers have it. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And he's going to be taken down, so it is a turnover as we reach the 2-minute warning. Now, 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. Good blocking, and he's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Carolina.
And this is an element of Caleb Williams' game that we see him scramble a lot, Mike. We saw him do it a lot in college and now early in his NFL career. But he's always trying to remain a passer. But when he does put the ball down and activate himself as a scrambler runner, he can be really effective, especially down here in the tight red zone.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Browns take over.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. To throw is Levis. This pass taken in by Singleton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
Mikey Sandra still on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run. And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the 1st down at the 49-yard line.
Gain of 6.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 45-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run here. Yeah. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
He's taken down.
Here comes 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Levis. A ball deep for the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. Throwing is Levis. And he won't quite get there. Close, but comes up about a yard short after that scramble. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1. They'll go. Here's Levis. That's caught, and that's long.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Levis to throw. Now, screen set up for Singleton. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Now, on 2nd and long. Levis. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
From the gun, on 3rd down, here's Levis. He'll throw back corner of the end zone. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
21.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Brown now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. On the ground, here is Love to begin this drive. And he'll be